Hi and welcome to another Tabitha's Glass Emporium YouTube video. I got this amazing Colour de Verre casting slab server mould that I wanted to try out and make a soap dish. And I decided to make this, which was like an under the sea inspired soap dish, where I've layered up the fishes to give this 3D feeling. And it's great, this mould, because it has the feet already on it. And you can cast this all together and end up with this great serving area, which you can use for anything really. So today I'm going to show you how to make this. So to do this project, I want to basically create it like we had with this project, where we did layers of glass with the Murrine kind of embedded into it. So we first of all cut layers of glass and then put the Murrine underneath and put the glass on top. So I've cut some layers of glass. I'm just making sure that they're fitting inside the mould. I haven't prepared this mould yet. It still needs to be kiln washed. Some of these are a bit shorter, but I don't mind because I'd like to kind of build up the bottom area with more kind of rocks and sort of, you know, coral reef. So there will be kind of other bits going on, but it's just by pre-fusing these elements onto the glass sheet helps keep their shape when they're then full fused. If you don't, you know, they do squash a bit where a bubble is, it will push it out the way, but it pretty much keeps their shape and keeps them opening out rather than closing in. So that is the reason why we pre-fuse them like this. So I've got one prepared here. I'm going to draw around it. I did have it slightly bigger, but then I decided to cut it down to make sure it really fitted in the mould well. So I'm going to basically put my Murrine on the piece of here, and then I will put this on top. It will go in on a kind of a high tack kind of contour fuse, long bubble squeeze so that the glass settles around, encases the Murrine in the tector, and then that helps hold its shape. So I'll get this prepared and then we can have a look at it when it's ready to go in the kiln. So here are the 4 layers in the kiln ready to go on our nice contour fuse, and we can have a look how they look when they come out. So here are these out. I don't know guys, I think I must have gone a bit, maybe doing contour was a mistake and they've gone a bit blobby. But we're just going to see how they do. So I'm going to kind of reorder them a bit and put them in. So this is the mould. I've given it a good coating of kiln wash. I don't tend to use it mostly just because I don't really have it. It's quite hard to get a hold of here, so I just stick with kiln wash. I'm taking some frits now and filling up the bottom with this layer of frits. I'm going to use sort of different kind of coloured frits. So that's 1808, that one, and this is 1408. Kind of layer of blue at the bottom, and this is some turquoise, quite dark. But I quite want this mottled feeling of blue. And carry on adding it up until I've got a kind of good layer. Might have been a good idea just to put clear in the bottom of the feet, but kind of lost the ability to do that now. I'm just sticking it all in. A bit more. I'm going to add some, this is the white, opal and dark brown, just to give you a feeling of rocks. I've done these like they're in a landscape, but I realise actually you're kind of looking down into it. So I'm not kind of saying there's a bottom and a top. I'm just sort of, feeling like, it's a piece. So I might kind of pile some rocks more up here, some down here. Hold on, I'm just going to get another colour up with that. I like using a bit of dusky lilac, so I'm just going to add a bit of that around. I want to put a bit of this. This is the extra large green. Just some kind of clumps here and there. I'm just using colours I like together at the bottom. Use some of the smaller of that same frit, but smaller. I've got some jade green here. I love this colour. It's just beautiful. I like the fact that it's transparent and such a rich colour. I'm just going to use a tiny bit of aventurine, light aventurine. Just, it gives a kind of low light, like a shadow, because it's so much darker, but it's just got that kind of sparkle and sort of vibrance. So here's my layer of frit. Now I'm going to put just some kind of Murrine, which are our sort of sea life Murrine. Got some shells, some anemones. Some more of those we're going to have to get. I'm pushing them into the kind of frit, which will hopefully help them hold their shape. I'm going to get some larger anemone to put in as well, which I'll do in a minute. And then once I have those, then I can put these on top. So I'm just going to literally place them gently on top, like so, and then they can go in the kiln. So here it is out of the kiln. I love it. It's got lovely kind of depth into it. It sort of, really feels like you're looking into a rock pool and kind of looking into the sea, and it's worked really well. I love how this, mould just gives you the feet. It's like so cool that you've already got that all built in. Now for a soap dish, you could then tack fuse some more pieces on. To be honest, I don't mind. I think I'm going to keep it like this and see if someone wants it just like this, like a little kind of rock pool that you could have maybe on your desk to put some things on rather than even maybe for soap. I really love how this has turned out. I think the fish, yes, went a little bit blobby, but some of them work really well, and all in all it looks amazing. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember, you can get all our fishes and other sea life Murrine plus all our Murrine at tabithasglassemporium.com, and we hope to see you next time.